All right, here we go. Draw number 5, the 2024 Cherry Blossom at the Potomac Rolling Club. Our feature sheet today is Sheet B, Loudoun Blossoms versus Broomstones 1, Glaser. And let's see who's on those other sheets. Oh. So on sheet A, we have NCC versus Dunham 2, that's Mike Dunham. And on sheet C, Yoshino versus Long Island. And on sheet D, roll down what? Roll down for what? Versus Use Kazoos. So theoretically, all the rock colors should have been assigned. They were assigned, and hopefully they're playing the colors they're assigned. We should double check that they're actually got the right colors. Red is Loudoun Blossoms, that's good. And red is Yoshino, that's good. And we'll just assume the other sheets are good too. Okay, so feature. There we go. This will be our main view for this draw. Will be sheet B and sheet C, but if there are any viewers who would really like to see a little bit more of one of the other sheets, we'll see if we can do for you. Just let us know in the chat window there.
It looks like we're through lead rocks here on sheet B. The second yellow rock thrown, and looks like yellow has hammer this end. Got it into the top 8 there. Looks like he's calling for a freeze on top of that.
So Loudoun Blossoms is a arena club down in Loudoun, Virginia. So they only get to play once a week on arena ice. Happy to be here. Over on sheet C, the Long Island team is also an arena ice team.
Yeah, some of the Loudoun curlers will make the trek out here at Potomac occasionally to curl on our ice.
So last night those two clubs played each other, actually, the Loudoun versus Long Island. And I was actually sparing on the Long Island team at the time. So.
Oh, how'd you do?
Came down to the last rock, but unfortunately, or unfortunately for Long Island, didn't quite make it. But yeah, the Loudoun skip, he was really hot last night. He was just making shot after shot, beautiful draws, beautiful hits and rolls. It's like he's not always he's been on real ice at some other club. I didn't get it, and didn't catch which club he was at before, but he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, it's always good to have a skip that has 4-foot draw on the bag.
Yep, and he did.
Looks like we got a little more weight coming down on this one. Just go right through.
Yeah, we've been getting lots of curl out there on this field. Like 5 feet, 6 feet, 7 feet. Our control weight hits last night were curling anywhere between 4 and 5 feet. Made it pretty tough to figure out where to put the broom.
Yeah, our ice makers this year has definitely made us step up our game on throwing handle and trying to really help control our deliveries out of the hack. So.
Oh, I guess we should introduce ourselves. I'm Ken here on the operating the cameras.
And I'm Cody, just helping him out today, trying to do some side-by-side commentary. We call for a draw behind on this one.
Just a bit heavy.
Yeah. Didn't quite hit the brakes for him, but still only up against one in the house. Wide open, so. Yellow can put another one on and put some pressure on red. Some more pressure on red.
Another heavy rock. It's what, the fourth rock that's gone through, I think.
Yeah.
Do have a NCC Sheet A fan on the chat there, so see what I can do for you. Whenever things aren't too busy here on the feature sheet.
Yeah, that's some. I don't know if this one just took off out of his hand or.
Yeah, it sure took off. And heavy too. It's like that weight, and did they push it over? Or did they really curl that much?
Yeah.
I don't know if they ended up just pushing it out on the end.
Missed the delivery. And that's where he put the stone out too. Just another attempt to draw to the wing here.
Okay, this one will not be too heavy. Also curling a lot.
Looks like it might hit the
brakes. Okay, maybe it is too heavy.
Yeah, sweep it through.
That might be biting.
Might be biting. Yeah,
this camera angle, I think it's probably biting.
Hard to tell from our angle. Looks like Loudoun's still trying to get that draw right into the middle. Does look like we're coming to skip stones on all sheets.
I don't think there's still one more advice on sheet A, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, as well. We will pay a little more attention to sheet A when they're on their skip stones. Meanwhile, whenever I'm on the sweep view on this sheet, you'll be able to see sheet A on the left-hand side of the screen. Oh, and heavy again.
Just another heavy draw.
Call that hack weight.
Pretty much exact. Looks like most of the games kept a pretty clean sheet for the most part. Sheet A looks like
that's a busy one.
Quite a few rocks in play.
So it's going to be starting skip rocks on sheet A. We'll take a look at the house there after this rock comes to rest.
Sweeper's on it right away. Skip jumps in to help sweep it to the end. Looks like they got it. Top 8 on the wing there.
Okay, I'm gonna put our sheet A over on the right-hand side there. So if you're NCC fans, you can see what's going on. I'm gonna switch that side back and forth between sheet A and sheet C a bit. So.
It's going to be a critical shot for Loudoun here on sheet B.
Yeah, it's their last rock. It's gotta do something good.
Yeah, facing 2, maybe 3. Going for the line.
Okay, well, it's biting more than the probable biter in the back, so.
Yeah. I think I'd probably just play the draw for 3.
Yeah,
Looks like that's what they're doing.
I think that's the call.
Whether or not that one in the back is touching might be a moot point now.
Okay, on sheet A, that draw attempt crashed, so let's watch sheet C a bit.
Looks like Doug is trying to draw for his 1.
Looks kind of light. That's not going to make it, is it? Or I don't know. The ice is pretty fast. It might make it.
I don't know. It looks like Sweepers won't be able to bring it there. So
they're trying, giving it all they got. Everybody. Oh, I think they got it. Well, yep,
nice.
With plenty. Yep, good sweep. 4-3, 3 yellow for Broomstones.
Yeah. And on sheet C, Long Island came out with a steal of 1. So we got our final rock on sheet D coming down. Also looks like a draw for 3, but a little heavy. Are they going to pop that one back?
Yeah, well, but they still got it. Yeah.
It looks like they outcounted that
think
top.
That's 3, yep.
Top red. Last stone coming down now for sheet A. It's like trying to draw to outcount those 2 in the 4-foot. Oh, sorry, I misspoke. Yellow has hammered.
Okay, and they're sitting 2, so they're just going to. I think that last rock actually made him a better draw path. So,
yeah.
So yep, just drawing in.
Yeah, looks like they have a draw for 3 here if they just touch red.
So what was the score on sheet D? What's that? Can't remember now.
Where's the replay feature? I announced it, but immediately slipped my mind.
Hard to watch 4 sheets at the same time.
Yeah. The rock is away on sheet A for their draw for 3. Sweepers are on it right away. It's looking like it. They'll just crash, and they'll take their 2.
So 2 yellow for sheet A. Team Donna.
Back on our feature sheet, we got a couple guards up. here for Loudoun. It's like Loudoun's gonna try to come around this high guards. We put something a little tighter in there. This looks really light. Yeah.
And really curly. Well, a very well guarded center for whoever makes it in there. Oop.
Go ahead.
All right.
All right. We now have a third joining us.
Hey, glad to be here.
Special guest commentator. You want to introduce yourself, where you're from?
Steve Johnson. I guess I'm from Philadelphia. I play at Bucks and the Philly Club.
He's a little biased on sheet A, but we won't hold that against him.
Oh, I don't mind sheet A. It was great. Great fun of trying to figure out what the wall would do.
I just meant the game going on right now.
Oh, the game going on there? I mean, I've gotten Mike Dunham relegated twice from the Bucks Tuesday night league. He was my skip, and 2 times in a row we came in last place.
just humble brags.
Exactly. I actually was on a streak of 4 skips in a row at Bucks and watching the relegation zone.
What do we got going on our feature sheet? We got everyone's still trying to draw around these center guards.
Well, another heavy rock.
That looks something familiar to me right there.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of those two heavy rocks on this sheet.
Yeah. Yeah. Tough to get a little bit of a feel early, it looks like. Sure, we'll see adjustments be made.
And will it stick?
Looks like this one will stick around in the back. It's a nice back 12. Undercover. Pretty crazy that we're getting so much curl that you can get around those top guards and then over Barry under that wide guard over there. Got another draw from Loudoun coming in around those top guards.
Weight looks better, I think, does it? Still heavy?
It's really
still
cut.
heavy.
I think the weight's better, but still heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, just a bit. Just barely out.
What the other sheets looking like here? Sheet C sitting 2 red. Another red coming down. Trying to throw up a guard. Got another draw coming in on our feature sheet. Another one that'll be a little hot. Maybe it'll stick around. Not quite.
Well, what do you expect? Maybe a draw call?
Probably. I think that's the trend of this end.
They seem to find the capital T pretty well at this point, also known as the back line. It's a nice double on sheet C.
Yeah. That red that came in a little heavy from the guard. Able to just easily tick that out. Oh, will hang around, but not outcount that yellow.
They're getting better.
Yeah.
In about 3 ends, we should have a T-line shot here. I know that feeling really well.
Yeah, we didn't quite have our draw weight down this morning. But.
We were all right. We weren't good enough.
Think we were in the 4th end and called a draw on my 2nd stone. I was like, I think this is my first draw of the game.
I did have you throwing a lot of hits. That's why I invited you to play.
Okay, somebody found T-weight.
That is nice.
Oh, that'll sit nice. It'll sit right.
Top 4, nice.
The top 4. That is that's our local Barry Bass. Just threw that stone. Playing for the Broomstones team.
This one looks a little narrow.
Yeah, I don't. Definitely gonna crash the guards. We'll see what it does here. Opens up some space maybe for him on the intern side for his next one.
Maybe you've already talked about that, but where is Loudoun from?
Yeah, we talked about it, but Loudoun, Virginia, so not too far from here. Close enough that some of their curlers make it up. They make it up to our club occasionally.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, out in Leesburg, an arena club. Maybe like hour and a half away.
Very cool. It just seems like there are clubs popping up everywhere these days.
Yeah. Just keeps getting more and more popular. Maybe there could be more and more local clubs.
Maybe. Another nice rock.
Ooh, yeah. That does sit nice. Been nice if they could have sat 1, 2, 3 sitting there, but still not a bad spot. Oh, they might actually be.
It's measurable, yeah. I can't tell.
Well, better here. If you hit that, what do you accomplish? Not a whole lot.
I think. Yeah, this is first skip stone.
Yeah, I mean, he could double out the yellows, but a very precision shot.
Yeah, it'd be pretty tight around that guard on the center line.
So if you get a triple, do you get the double bag?
I think so. So, yeah,
You
just have to grab it before the third rock goes completely out of play.
You got to be quick.
Yeah, we got.
That's not been a danger for us, but
you know, we were close to having a triple where we made the double, but ours rolled out. Our shooter rolled out.
That doesn't count, does it?
Unfortunately, not.
Bill, don't pick the broom up before I release it.
We do have a couple side games going on the sheets where if you get a draw to the pin, there's a mystery bag. If you get a double, there's a mystery bag. So not only are we competing for glory of Cherry Blossom champions, but we are also competing for a couple mystery bags out here this weekend. Back to the action. Sheet B. That wasn't a bad throw for Loudoun. They are a little exposed, but it looks like Broomstones will not be going after it. They'll just be trying to protect their one in the house. Put up a nice guard. It'll be tough for Loudoun to even take one.
This is the last yellow. Well, sheet A is down to their, well, after that rock, and now there are 2 rocks left to play on sheet A, so nothing too, not a very interesting house, 1 rock sitting in it. Over on sheet D, it's a little more interesting. Is this the hammer? No, it's the last yellow on sheet D, is that right?
Still don't have a score hung on D, right?
Oh, and it just hogs. So sheet D, it'll be just try to tap back the red, I guess, is probably the call.
That's what it looks like. They could possibly have a double for 2. It looks like they're just going for the tap or the draw.
Yeah, I wonder if the double would be I guess it depends what you're comfortable with, but at least you probably hit something out. The tap back, you really only have to tap it a few inches to at least outcount one of them, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so on feature sheet, I didn't actually see what was the score in the end?
It was a steal of 1.
It was a steal of 1,
okay.
yep. Steal of 1 for Broomstones. That last draw just crashed.
And this will be hammer on sheet A, I believe. Is that right?
Does appear that way. They are.
So I think it's I think they're going for a blank.
Looks like it. Might have taken a little bit of ice on that wall side. Try and get the blank.
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
Yep.
Well, they
didn't get the blank, but they got one.
Didn't see sweepers going on it, so maybe they wanted the one.
Yep.
Always a tough decision to make.
Yeah, it's early in the game, so you could go either way.
Yeah. Yeah, if you feel confident in your ability to steal, certainly a 1 is not a bad idea.
I guess I didn't, it was 1 red, I just forgot to put the score on. And need the score for sheet C. Did anybody see that?
I did not see the end result.
Yeah, okay. Well.
Yeah, I think we were all staring at the non-blank.
Yeah.
Sheet A, we got staggered center guards. We have very similar end. Broomstones is just trying to get behind those center guards. All sweepers are out, trying to help it.
It's a good job sweeping.
It was, yeah. Didn't quite make it to the house, but
leaving another guard.
Keepers okay, Donna. Keepers okay.
Another heavy rock here. I don't know. Out there it could be slow.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, actually, it's slowing down pretty well.
But the way our ice has been curling this year, it's definitely coming back.
Yeah, that's for
Wow.
sure. That was way out there at the edge and coming back to center.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be a quarter on center. Is that just biting?
Just biting.
Top 12 foot. Pretty good result. Got Broomstones coming the other way at it. And another race to that top 4 game. Pretty good weight, just ticks one of those guards on the way by and sits out in the open. We got red electing not to do anything with that yellow stone that they just threw, just draw it back in. Should see we got a yellow undercover, 2 yellows undercover, one on the top 4, one on the back 12.
That just seems a mile out there, and yet it's coming back.
Yeah, once it picks up that curl too, it really hits the brakes. Especially on these middle 2 sheets this year, we've been seeing really, really good curl on those ends. So that's
It's going to crash.
stump 4 coming down for Broomstones. Crash the guard, but not quite enough to make it into the house. Loudoun again electing to play that draw, really try to beat him to that top 4. We still see Yoshino trying to get to that Yellowstone in the top 4. And what looks like a control weight hit. Steve. I think we lost Steve.
Oh. Can try wiggling the mute button. Sometimes it just doesn't come off mute right.
Oh, there, yeah,
There we go.
go.
All right. So,
Well, I had something important to say, but I don't remember it.
yeah, I mean that's how I feel playing with you every year.
I don't remember it. We have played together. What is this, our 4th or 5th year? I guess it's our 4th year of actually playing, and we registered that time, but the pandemic canceled it.
Oh yeah, that little thing. Who remembers that?
What I'm noticing about this ice is it's really susceptible to a light handle. If you don't throw a good 3.5 rotations, your rock's going to curl 7-8 feet.
Oh yeah, that's really what our ice makers have been trying to punish this year.
Like this one right here that has turned exactly no rotations, but it's going to be a nice hit.
Yeah, that actually
Hit and roll.
didn't move too far.
No,
Yeah, and the fact that maybe you got a quarter rotation on that.
maybe.
Very nice hit. Puts Red in the driver's seat with that shot stone now. Let's see if Broomstones can come back with a good draw. Skip coming out to sweets. Usually a good sign. Just getting the top 12. We're seeing a little bit of the opposite trend of what we've seen the past couple ends. Now everything's ended up in that top 12.
Exactly. That's the way you're supposed to play it, right? In the top of the house or the back of the house?
I mean, top of the house is ideal. I've played far too many games where we're playing in the back of the house.
Kind of felt like our game this morning was a lot of back of the house. Ooh, I'm not sure where this is going.
Looks like it. We'll make it to the sideline about halfway
It was almost a great
down.
takeout on the next sheet over.
Yeah, I could have.
I mean, no harm, no foul. We're still sitting shot.
Yep. Looks like they're just drawing here, huh?
That's what it looks like with that ice, but they were looking at the stone like maybe there's a tap, but a lot of ice for the tap. So I think straight draw around.
Just playing. Uh-oh. There. All right. I'm a little fuzzy, but I'm there.
All right, yeah, we got you. It's pretty tight out of his hand.
Tapping that yellow up is just as effective as going behind it.
Looks like he might catch it a little thin, but works out pretty well.
Not bad.
Decent shot.
Yeah.
And hard to get to, but you can, with all the curl we're getting out there, they could get to that, I think.
Yeah, I think they get to it. Probably just need a couple good draws for a deuce. Sheet A, we got a bundle of yellows over there. First skip stones for red, trying to draw in. As you can see, we have it's like a hit on that open yellow on the outside.
And on the feature sheet, he's got his. There I am. Just a little heavy again.
Yeah. Yeah, just not quite dialed in on draw weight yet. Sheet C looks like they got the hit, but they flopped out. Sheet A.
Hey, they did get a nice draw to the top of the button.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at that.
Yeah, that lone red just sitting top of the button.
Of course, the yellows are kind of lined up, aimed at it, so I guess that's the call, is to double tap the yellows.
Yeah, if you can make it nice. That's what's always good about having a lot of rocks around when it comes to skipstones.
It's always lonely when there's only one, right?
Yeah. Especially when you got hammer.
Yeah, so I'll be Mike Dunham for this double hit run back attempt.
Looks like we have a
Looks pretty good.
Yeah,
There
nice,
you go.
Nice shot, Mike.
nice. Looks like red
Looks
will
like
have
they just want to draw again. I would sure like to remove something right there if I was playing in that game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the draw's probably their best chance to.
And I just threw that, but that was somebody different. No, that same person who just threw the other draw, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I'll probably just go with what he just did.
Looks like they talked about the hit and roll on this yellow on the red.
Yeah, there's a lot to catch catch your rock that way, so it's a good call.
Yeah. And maybe they're just calling a draw and maybe a rub if he's heavy. Not quite sure.
It seems like that might be the right ice. On the feature sheet, it looks like they're trying to knock the one out.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they can push it back a couple of feet on our feature sheet, that'd be pretty good, but maybe a little change of heart. Trying to come the other way. Let's draw it in for their one. Touch red, they're in pretty good shape. Sheet A looks like NCC came up a little short, so it'd be a draw for 5 for Dunham.
And heavy again.
That is unfortunate. Another steal of 1 for Broomstones. Looks like we got hammer coming down on sheet D as well.
Yeah, so yellow sitting one, but trying to figure out how to get a second one in there. They're just trying to draw it around their own rock. Here's Dunham's draw, so that should be good.
Seems a little heavy.
Yeah, but it had backing,
right,
so
backing.
yeah, 5 yellow.
Always good to have that backing.
Hammer is away for Booze Kazoos on sheet D. Looks like it's curling quite a bit.
Yeah, not going to do anything.
Yep.
So 1 yellow.
Crash on the guards.
Just 1 for Booze Kazoos, but they're up by a few, so.
Fourth in for all
Here we
game.
go with the 3 sweepers again.
Yeah, this skip from Broomstone seems to come out quite a bit. Obviously perfectly acceptable. If, the skip wants to relieve their sweepers, hint, hint, wink, wink, Steve.
I think I did once or twice, but never you. I didn't ask you to play so you could stand around.
Yeah, even electing for me to throw vice stones. And then you're like, no, you don't even get to do the vice's job.
Oh, no, no, no.
So
You did play the vice's job a few times, giving some good input on some of the shots that we took.
yeah. Try to get around the center guard on our feature sheet.
Nice draw.
Pretty nice.
Right to the top 4. Yeah,
Dead
top
buried.
8.
Yeah.
He thinks he can see enough of it, I guess.
Yeah,
Or
I
is he
mean,
just-
you get a lot of curls, so yeah.
Guard's pretty high, but this looks like. Oh, it's curling. Oh no! Now it's switching
No.
handle. Now it's going out.
Oh, yikes.
So at Bucks, where I played for most of my time in curling, if you don't put 3.5 turns on, you're never getting the rock there. It's going 2 sheets over. When I moved to Philadelphia, I learned it's as few curl turns as you can without it reversing. That one reversed.
Different play styles.
Different play styles.
Yeah, different rocks, different ice treatment, so.
Someone who's curled it, been a member at Philly, Bucks, and Potomac. I can tell they are all very different ices. Although here at Potomac, we've been really improving the ice in the past 5-6 years that I've been a member. So happy to
I
see
would say
that.
the ice is played very well, and it's not perfect, but that's kind of the fun part of the sport, right?
Yeah. I think you're only getting perfection at those WCF events.
Even then, it's always a fight.
All right, so what do we got? We got heavy draw is the call, trying to do something with that top yellow. Split off and roll away, maybe? It's coming in. It's the call on this one. It's just clogging up with another guard. Looks like it will do the job if that's the call. And coming in a little hot. Pretty good result.
Not bad. It does open up a chance at a hit and roll on top.
It's a little. No, it's not as tight as I thought it was. You got a better angle on it than I do.
No, I'm just more optimistic. If you want to call it that.
She throws about the same weight on her last one. Should actually make that hit and roll pretty nice. Although they're unlikely to sit shot. The one that is shot should be fairly open.
Did okay. It might not curl quite enough.
Just nose. open hit. Looks like Broomstones will elect to play. Hit called, coming on its way. Sweepers are working on it. Pick it out, roll wide behind T to back 4. So Gladden's going to come down. Trying to make a play on that shot stone now.
They need to score a few here. I'm not sure that's the choice that I would make, hitting that, because I'm not sure you can get hidden.
Yeah. Ooh, looks like started moving right out of his hand. Just miss everything. Like right out of his hand, it started moving.
Not sure what happened there and whether it was light handle or I think he was a little narrow for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's to your point, they do need to score. It's not looking so good when you're sitting against 4, maybe a 5th here.
And you're down 5. In what's semi-point spiel where you need to score more than 1 really to stay in it.
Yeah.
Probably a little deeper than he wanted that one, right?
Yeah, it's probably not great. There is a double. I wonder if you could even get the double and flop over.
Oh, I'm thinking triple all day again.
I mean, I don't even know if I want the triple. I think I just want that hit, that double flop over, sit. Right
I'm not saying I want the triple, except I like to throw triples.
Well, I mean, who doesn't? I mean, why not just throw the pentuple at this point?
Unfortunately, he didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty tough port to go straight through.
Yeah, really difficult. I assume he'll be putting up a guard here.
I think so. I think to really protect those 2. They're sitting right in that 4-foot button area. This looks like it should be a nice guard. Man, look at that thing glide right at the end there. Sit real nice right in front. There's no double. The only shot's probably trying to get to that shot stone, maybe push it back an inch.
While they're thinking, we'll take a look at what's going on the other sheets. So they're all on skip rocks, I guess, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Looks like sheet.
Yeah, all the it's unusual for all 4 games to be keeping this even with each other.
Yeah,
they have been. It's like Dunham's going for a hit and roll here to sit 1. But he rolls the other way.
Yeah.
What's that? Mike's first. Red's still sitting one. It's out in the open. Trying to maybe draw under cover here. Should see, looks like Long Island. Is this hammer? Looks like hammer.
Yep, looks like hammer sheet C. So just a draw with backing for one.
Sheet D, looks like yellow's throwing up a guard. Sitting two, trying to protect those two in the house. Force. It's not quite hammer on sheet D yet.
So draw attempt on sheet C is gonna be counting. Yeah, that's counting.
Yeah.
Okay, should draw for one. A little closer than you'd want to be, but they got their one.
They got it. So we're all tied up on sheet C now. On our feature sheet, looks like the draw came down a little heavy.
A little heavy, and it rolled pretty much open. But I'm not sure Broomstones is going to hit for it or just draw in. And
yeah, it's not like they don't need the points. I mean, they'll be happy with 3. They don't need 6.
and hitting it leaves him a spot to still score. So.
Yeah, I mean, it might even be tighter than you think with that high guard.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah,
it is hard to get to, especially with curly ice.
Yeah. So I think getting to third shot, top 4 is perfect here. Really leaves Loudoun with nothing. But anything clogging up that draw path is pretty good too. They'll always have the draw path on the other side, that left side.
This hammer on sheet D. Sheet A, I mean sheet A, I'm talking about the other sheet D. The sheet A side of sheet D.
Looks like
it is hammer, and he's trying to get 2. We're going to have a trio of sweepers going to get it there.
And it looks like they'll get it there.
They got it, thanks to all that sweeping. So two red, keeps them in the game.
On feature sheet, that's a very nice draw right to the top 4.
Yeah.
It is not the third counter, but I'm not sure what you do.
I think you try to come around the other side at this point. Try to.
You really don't have any other choice.
Yeah.
Is he looking at some kind of wild triple here?
Maybe. They are down 5.
Even that only scores him 1.
Well, if you can find a way to run your high guard, your red high guard into there, maybe. No, that's. Just draw around, take your 1. Really just try to steal.
And it will be hammer on sheet D. I got it right this time, the real sheet D.
Not the sheet D that's spelled like A.
And also a draw attempt, so just red trying to get in there, outcount the yellows.
Yeah.
It's definitely there. I got enough weight. Is it too much? Oh, gonna crash?
Crash on that yellow.
Yep. So that's 1, 2 yellow on sheet D. 2 yellow.
Oh no!
Unfortunately.
B.
They didn't make anything worse, I don't think.
Yeah, so just the 2. For a score of 7 yellow. Red. Nothing on the board yet.
So being a quasi-sport spill, you can shake early. You are penalized by a certain number of points on the tiebreaker side of things.
Yeah. different from what we usually the usual strategy there.
But it is nice to have that option here, because some point spills you're forced to play it out, and when you're the team that's down 7-0, that's not always fun to do.
No. But on the other hand, sometimes if you're arena club, you do want to just keep on playing because you don't get to play on the on the good ice that often. So whatever chance you get, just to think of every end as its own little game and see what you can do.
I played an arena team, my second Dykes here. We played them Friday night, beat them 17-0.
Oh.
They came back and we played them again on Saturday evening, and they beat us. So
Really?
They learned something from the ice.
I guess so. All those extra ends that they didn't have to play, they got them what they need, that knowledge they needed.
I find that arena players who bond spill regularly really can figure out a lot of stuff, because they're used to figuring out the ice as they go at the arena club, and then when they get to the bond spill, they see what good ice is like. They're still able to calculate some of those nuances.
Yeah, plus if they bond spill a bunch of different places, they get used to adjusting quickly is the key often.
And something I wish I would have been faster at this morning.
Yeah, solid.
So what are we looking at here? We're looking at
Just a draw attempt.
3 guards with 1 yellow undercover, top 12, trying to beat that out.
Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah, it's just gonna go right through.
As you said, Broomstones skip is sweeping again.
It's a good way to stay warm.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, it was pretty cold out there this morning, so you can't blame them.
Also, you can go back and brag in the warm room about how much you helped out.
That's right. That's right. You didn't just sweep the 6 feet. You came out and jumped, swept 10 feet. So it looks like it's pretty hot again. Not quite hitting the brakes for Gillis going to try to put something up high on the center. Really try to create a pressure situation for red.
Nice guard.
Yeah, pretty much right where he put the broom. Cuts off that draw path under cover, but creates new cover for them to draw under.
But better to be one rock of cover than a mess of rocks of cover.
Yeah.
You're right.
Right, and if Loudoun makes this draw perfect, Broomstone still has a run back opportunity. It's not. Looks like this one
Push it all the way back.
might crash. But another heavy draw, so it just pushes it right out the back.
Put it back.
Exact same shot coming from Broomstones. Looks like that one hung out a little wider that time.
I would say that's not what they wanted to do at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, still leaves the draw path to get undercover.
Yep. On either side. Pick a side. That's what we're trying to decide, I guess. Stick with the same size you've been on.
I mean, you stick at top four, you're pretty much guaranteeing your one.
Just get through here.
At least. A lot of ice to get
That's
around.
a lot of ice.
Oh, brought it back in a little bit. Must have hurt us.
Oh, a lot of weight.
Pretty hot. Yeah, it looks like. Chance that ticks off anything?
No, there was a
Quite.
chance that they would have swept that. I think they might have, but I don't know where it was going.
Yeah. Yeah, you still would have had to put it pretty thick. Take off the weight. Now that we got all four sheets up, looks like real sheet A. Dunham just missed the hit. Just tickled that redstone in the house.
So we just had the one red in the house there.
Yeah, it looks like they're electing to play a split. Force Dunham to play a draw for their one. Over on sheet C, we have Long Island. Looking like they're drawn in. I can't quite tell if that top yellow is shot or second.
Well, we can take a look at that.
Still pretty close.
Yeah, I think it's yellow, but the colors can be misleading sometimes.
Well, I was going with red, so
Either way, they'll give it a little bump, and then it won't matter.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. So actually push it.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Okay.
Say
I
it's
think
yellow
I think
now.
it's yellow. Yep. I think we're in agreement. But the yellow is hittable, so that's what Doug's lining up for.
Yeah. Looks like sheet D, we have a yellow on its way. But just crashing up on those top guards. This could be a big end for curl down for what?
Get them back in the game.
Yeah. Looks like with the ice, maybe they're playing the tap. Try to sit 4 here. Over on our feature sheet B. Looks like
Another crash.
Loudoun just crashes up on those top 3 yellows.
Yeah, it looks like they're sitting 3 yellows now, huh?
Yeah.
Do you hit the red or do you guard? I think they want to hit the red.
Looks like it. Either one's a good option.
I would say nosing it is perfect.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
be sitting.
So 1 yellow on sheet C.
Oh, Dunham goes through.
Oh, he went
Oh.
through. Oh, okay.
Oh, so
steal it too.
Steal it 2 for NCC.
Look at that.
Like right back in it.
They're split the house and force the draw. It worked for them.
Yeah.
Okay, so sheet D will be just the last yellow will be the next rock on sheet D. Sheet A, what do we have? Is this one rock left to play?
No, they're
No,
in
sheet A. Just,
Sheet B.
oh, sheet B, yeah.
sheet B. There is 1 the skip stone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is hammer.
So draw in to save the end.
Yeah. And then,
Yeah, anything touching red is good, or even close to red.
sheet D, yellow's last stone is on its way.
And
Try
not
to
quite
curl
curling
it
enough.
in.
Nope. So leaves red 3.
Well, red has hammer.
Oh, with hammer. Sitting 3 with hammer.
3 with hammer.
If they doubled out the yellows, but I don't think they're going to go for that.
That looks like a tough shot to
Yeah.
just double out and then sit. So,
Yeah. The tick's not quite there either to.
unfortunately, on our feature sheet, skip stone goes through the house.
Another 4 yellow.
I don't know why the 4-foot is so much smaller when you have 4 of the opposing stones in there.
Yeah. It does seem to shrink. Sometimes it seems to move on you too. You know?
Oh yeah, it's wobbly.
Yeah. Wasn't that back farther last time I played?
Okay, all hammer in motion on sheet D. They are going for a hit, maybe a hit and roll off the yellow.
Yeah.
And a curl. It's got a curl.
Oh no.
no.
Oh no.
Oh, well, they've still got 3. Yep, they managed to get 3 out of that.
3 or just 2?
It's 3.
All right, you know these angles better than I do, Ken. So I was betting on the angles.
Well, enough to keep them in the game, and only down by 2. Are they going to get 8 ends in? I haven't heard where we are on the clock.
Yeah. Not sure. Topper should be around here somewhere, shouldn't he? Oh, there he is. Getting the gift baskets ready.
They were having problems with the countdown clock yesterday, so they decided to go for the old cell phone countdown. But it means nobody can see it, so it's up to whoever is holding the phone to let everybody know.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we need to implement both. A phone backup.
Yeah, I think we just need a dedicated clock TV in the when we replace this wall. That should be one of the priorities.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Did you put that on the survey, Ken?
I mean, it's kind of separate from what their surveys covering,
But, you know, you can always throw it in there. Or just send it to Doug.
yep. Would be nice to make it a little bit more structurally solid, so whenever anybody goes in and out the doors, it doesn't like shake our camera here, because we got one of the cameras is mounted on this wall. Yeah. For those in the webcast, we're talking about replacing the wall with the windows between the warm room and the ice shed. Just the old windows aren't very efficient, and they tend to fog up in humid weather. So
yeah. Yeah. Also, this is new to me recently. We actually put the windows on upside down, so the windows are actually supposed to be lower, so that you don't have to stand and watch the
Are you
games.
saying we're watching everything upside down?
We are.
How about that?
Windows are supposed to go down to the floor and not be so tall.
Gotcha. Because it doesn't do us much good to look
Right.
at the
Yeah.
ceiling.
We can see the lights and the lovely insulated ceiling inside, but
If you ever get a rock up there, you've done it wrong.
I haven't attempted yet. But you've now challenged me, Steve.
My first year at curling, I did put a stabilizer up there, though.
Oh.
I fell back and I flung it up
At Bucks?
at Bucks.
That's pretty high ceiling.
It came down next to me and shattered into a million pieces. It's not easy to play on ice. It's slippery. It takes a while to learn how to do it.
Still takes a lot of effort to throw your stabilizer that
Oh
high.
yeah. There was no effort. It just happened.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe in Chesapeake it wouldn't take so much effort, but
it helps when your body's gotten all the momentum going for you. You're much more stable these days, Steve. So.
Try to be. Looks like sheet A, we have NCC is sitting 1.
Yeah, it's wide open now.
It's wide open. It's their shot, so I think they'll put another one behind the guard is what they're looking at.
Yeah. Should be just a nice nose hit for Broomstones.
This is a different kind of end than we've seen on sheet B so far.
Yeah.
A little bit of hitting.
Yeah, I mean, definitely plays to Broomstones, just playing a hit game. Keep it clean.
I don't think they mind it at all.
Yeah. I feel like they feel pretty comfortable with how many points they have at this point.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Coming back. Get a tick off that guard? No, not quite.
He had the idea, just didn't quite work.
the Rock didn't have the same idea.
No. One thing I've noticed for him is he's judging, every handle is different for each of their throwers. So that player throws about 18 rotations, and then his vice throws about 1.5. So he's trying to judge all of that. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not easy. Not easy being a skip this club level. You know, when you get to the competitive level, they're all trying to make the same deliveries and keep things consistent.
Last week, Scott Dunham told me that the skip burns 600 calories just in mental capacity. And he's got it easy because all of his guys throw about the same handle, throw the same way.
Yeah,
he doesn't have to think about those things at all.
You're probably burning 2,000 calories just on brain power alone.
That's why I'm drinking 2,000 calories too.
pretty thankful to be playing front end. This, well, I guess not quite front end this spiel, but
Semi-front end.
it's nice to not have to think for a change in curling. It's a skip and a doubles player. Just always thinking.
Don't sell yourself short. I'm going to ask you to think a lot in this game. It's a nice placement of the red rock there, unfortunately, for yellow on sheet C.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like sheet C. Red is electing to come around the 2 high guards.
On sheet A, a nice hit there to sit 2 for Team Donohue. That's Mike Dunham. I had mentioned Scott Dunham just a second ago. Mike is his father.
Yeah, not to confuse anyone.
So does that mean that Scott is Andy's father?
Scott is Andy's brother. If only.
Cody is my son for 1 week a year, sort of.
Only during cherry blossom. Don't tell my real parents.
Your real parents are pretty cool with it. Actually, I think your mom was okay with me just taking it.
She's trying to get rid of me.
Yeah. Dad didn't seem to have any opinion on it.
Well, this is going to hit something yellow.
Yeah, this is coming.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Jiminy crickets,
Gonna
that's
hit.
got some weight.
Oh!
Oh, that's a sort of a double. It got one out of the house.
Got one out the next sheet.
I mean, he did. He hit the around the world, so I mean, good for him.
Yeah.
And he's sitting 1.
Yeah.
All right. They don't even know where all their rocks are at this point. They're looking around going, what's going on?
I thought they collected them all, but I couldn't.
Oh, they're looking for the bag, for the
for the double bag.
Yeah, I don't. Well, it's not really a double, though, was it?
Yeah, actually, I don't think they got.
Yeah,
I don't think they really got
technically a double, but it felt like one. We'll give it to him.
I'm not going to argue.
Yeah. Anytime you can move a rock up, it's an achievement.
Up and out of the house.
Yeah.
I mean, there should be a bag alone for that, right?
Around the world. I don't think it happens often enough, fortunately. As badly as we would like to see it.
I've thrown one, and I'm pretty sure it was on accident.
I did call one in doubles. We didn't make it, but I called one.
I actually threw one on our Sunday morning league at Bucks, which is very recreational. And I was told it was the wrong shot to call, and I said, "Is it Sunday morning? Are we at Bucks?" It's never a wrong call.
It's always good to, have those calls where you're just like, this could go either way.
He's calling for a guard. I would try to get another rock in the house. Not that it matters a lot at this point, but
It will feel better.
yeah.
Really, the reason we're out here is to feel good, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, a guard could still do the trick. The problem with the guard is it gives Broomstones an opportunity to draw around somewhere a little bit better.
Right.
I'd almost like to see Loudoun tuck a rock under those staggered corner guards.
Absolutely. That, or you could even draw down to the yellow in the back, although I don't, that might not be there.
Yeah, that'd be a tight port.
That'd be a tight port.
so looks like sheet A is already lining up for the hammer. Let's take a look at the house there.
He's got one back button that is shot for red.
So
Dunham just wants to hit that for 2.
just get right on the nose.
Yeah, don't even have to get it out. Just move it back 2 feet, and you get your 2.
And I guess he's coming board weight here,
That's
maybe?
that's what it looks like to me.
A good choice. If he makes it.
It's always a good choice if he makes it, right?
I think he came a little heavier than he wanted.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like it's floating out a little bit.
Yeah.
And is it making it?
Just
It's
make
trying, it's
contact.
trying.
Oh!
So another steal of 1 for
Wow.
NCC. All those NCC fans are going to be liking this.
Yeah. We got ourselves a game on sheet A.
How about that? Where is NCC? Nashua?
Nashua, yeah.
Should have thought of that before I asked the question.
I thought it was a quiz show.
It isn't?
I don't know. What other questions you got for me, Steve?
Ah, boy, let's see. I've already asked. I don't know where Yoshino is.
Yeah.
I assume that's a last name.
I think it's a team name.
Team name because of the whole Japanese theme of
Yeah.
the cherry blossom.
So that's a full, Yoshino is a full Potomac team.
Heard of that
I
club.
thought you were going to give me a translation, Ken.
Oh, sorry.
Right off the top of your head.
No, that I haven't done. I can
And
tell.
even-
I can tell you where it curled down for what came from, but I don't know where Yoshino came from.
I had a college roommate teach me how to say one thing in Japanese, but I won't say it because Ken told me to keep it positive.
Isn't that the first thing you learn in other languages is just swear words?
Well, when somebody asks if I know Spanish, I always say
Oh.
enough to get me in a
Ooh,
fight.
look at
oh,
that
that's a
tap
nice
back.
draw. That's a nice tap.
All right, Loudoun
Did they
on
score
the
a point?
board.
Woohoo! All right.
Is there a bag for that?
Hey, they took the double bag, so they still have it. Oh, we have the timekeeper out, giving updates. He's holding the phone, not showing it to us, so we're not quite sure how much time is left.
I just heard 10 minutes. But it was a question, so I don't know if it's 10 minutes.
Yeah,
So that was 4 red on sheet C. Look at that. Yoshino is now taking the lead. And over on sheet D, there's another rock, or is that it? I guess
yellow has hammer.
yellow
so
is hammer. Yeah, okay. So yellow is sitting 2. So and hitting that red doesn't do any good unless you prefer to hit than to try drawing, and which is
no,
I think what they like there.
The hit on the red brings
Oh, that was okay. Yeah,
back
I wasn't.
yellow
I was
into
not
play.
counting that.
Yeah,
Yep. Go for the hit. Go for 4.
yeah.
Hit and stick. Or hit and roll to center. Well, here it comes. And do they get? Yeah, we'll get to it. Nice roll to the forefoot even. Just for the bonus. So 4 red on sheet D.
Good for them.
Oops, I put that wrong. It was 4 red, right?
No, I think that was yellow, right?
Oh, it was a yellow. What
Yeah.
was it? Yeah, right. They hit the red. Yeah.
stay at the hand.
Okay, I said it wrong, but I scored it right. Okay, confused myself. I'm colorblind. Give me a break.
This might be the wrong sport for you, Ken.
Actually, the only sport that gives me a problem is laser tag.
Is that what blinded you? Sweet. Not sure, but I think based on Topper being out there, this is everybody's last end.
Yeah, because they shortened up the time of this draw because the last draw ran long.
Yeah.
So this draw is 10 minutes shorter than the last draw for the time limit.
Yeah.
Trying to get things back on schedule.
Yeah. Makes it tough to get a full 8 ends in, but
Yep. All right.
you do what the draw master says.
But at least they're all getting 7 ends in anyway. So
So, looks like on sheet A, NCC's sitting 2, trying to put up a guard. Sheet B, we have yellow sitting 1. Loudoun's trying to get in under cover. Sheet C, Long Island's trying to tuck under their corner guard. Not quite curl enough.
no, but at least they know what T-weight would be. So
Sheet D, we just have a couple of guards up. Also just trying to get under cover. It's like the front end of Broomstones really just wants to blow some stuff up.
yeah, peel something.
Try to pick off some guards. I think it's a good strategy. Keep things open. Get open hits. Can I get 2 of them? Ooh. Non-batters all believes that red is a 3 guard. Could allow Loudoun to get in and sneak one in. Maybe T, maybe back 4. Donna snuck one in there. It's a shot back 8. NCC tried to follow it down, but ended up crashing on that guard.
Donna wants another one, just higher.
Yeah, trying to sit closer to the middle, take away that draw path for them.
And don't want the NCC to be sitting on the yellow.
Yeah. Take on sheet B. Broomstone's trying to pick out that red that Loudoun just put in there. Still
Quite a few
open.
reds in play there, huh?
Yeah.
To me, when I'm having the less successful game, I want to just give up hammer and play without it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at some point you just want to play to the middle. You know, you
Play
just,
to the middle.
you just want to put up that center guard and draw behind it. Hope that you make it nice and have the other team chase you. I just got a confirmation that the games still have a minute before the bell goes off. So
these ends either have to end right now, or this is the last end.
yeah, I don't think anyone's getting all their stones off in another minute. So this will likely be the last end for everybody.
Just have to throw all the rocks at the same time.
I've tried that. It's hard.
Just need a couple extra hands.
You're still pushing 40 pounds for each rock. So.
Just do a lot of one-legged squats at the gym. That was a pretty good result. Sheet B.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, there's the bell. So yes, this is the final end for everybody. Meaning that MCC will need another steal to tie it up. And Long Island will need to take 3 this end to tie it up. Curl down for what would need 6, which may still be in play.
Concerned about this rock here on sheet B.
Oh, are they gonna?
Oh, right, wow.
Oh, that is a surprisingly great result. For them.
It's a gutsy call if that was the call shot.
I mean, it's another close to a double.
It's a close to a double.
Yeah.
Broomstones is just electing to come around those corner guards. Got to curl quite a bit though.
Run back attempt here on sheet A.
Yeah. Got the sweepers on.
Be close.
Right away.
Oh, catches the guard.
Oh. Well, how many rocks are left there?
Looks like 2 for Mike and
1 for NCC.
and that's Pete Early, I assume, the skip of NCC. They should have played the early game today.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
Sleep in a little bit.
The roster says skip is Pete Early. I'm not familiar with him. Oh.
Looking at sheet C. Doug's first skip stone.
Did it get comment on the commentary there? Pete Early, correct. Nice joke, haha.
Wow. Shout out, Steve.
Oh. My apologies if I offended anyone.
I don't know. You might have to be a featured extra from here on out. Getting the fanfare you are.
There you go. Wow.
Okay, Dunham got a good guard there. So we're going to make it quite challenging for NCC to, let me take a look at how all guards line up there.
Yeah, I mean.
So can they get to the shot rock from the right side of the screen there?
I think you might actually have an easier time getting, on that wall side.
Yeah.
At the right weight, it will curl.
Yeah, and you don't need a lot of weight. You're just trying to get your one.
Yeah,
And one to tie.
Try to throw maybe back 8, try to shove it back.
Yep.
Fortunate, if they had the extra 10 minutes, they'd be getting 8 in.
On the feature sheet, a hit attempt on the one-shot rock just went wide. So Loudoun will have a chance to put a third one in play here, or fourth actually.
Yeah, I think they're sitting 3 right now.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Like I said, get rid of that hammer as fast as you can. Why do they penalize me by making me throw the last stone?
Yeah, I mean, what do? You put something up top 12, like biting top 12 in front of that stone on the forefoot, I think.
I would think so.
But like just biting, you can't give up a double that. I guess you can give up a double because they still sit that one on the edge. Last
Shot
stone
coming on
for red coming down. Oh,
Oh, just catches his stone.
it's just a little too much weight for the curl they needed.
Well,
That's
so
handshakes.
that's game. So we don't score that last end, I guess, because they didn't throw their last rock. Is
Whoa.
that right? Or was-
They took at least. Well, I think they take the 2, right?
What's that? The yellow. I mean, they never threw their last rock on.
Yeah, but they're sitting 2 now.
Oh, yeah, they're sitting 2, but you don't score it unless they throw the last rock, right?
So I guess it then defaults to the.
I don't know. I think in this case, I
don't know. Either way,
I'm just trying to
it doesn't
figure that
matter.
out because we shook before the end of the end, and maybe I should have thrown the last rock.
I
so
think
maybe-
I think we gave them enough points. All right.
Yeah. Okay, so here on sheet B, just a draw attempt. Is that a draw attempt on hammer? And so it's also hammer on sheet C. So
Yeah.
pretty much at the same time, hammers on B and C. And they're both draw attempts. But they're both draws against all
All the reds.
draws against 4 on both B's and C.
You got quite a few guards to work with on sheet C. Work around. I mean, a lot of stones in play in all of our sheets.
Yeah, sheet D, it'll be the last yellow will be the next thing.
Oh,
That was close.
wow.
And does nothing. Wow.
Oh,
Steal
wow.
a 4.
Wow.
But sheet B,
Sheet B with his spinny spin.
yeah, it spun back up.
Oh.
Just missed the guard and then comes right to the back of the button.
Yeah. So that's handshakes on B and C.
So just sheet D left to go, and that's just one rock left on just the red rock on sheet D. So what do? Just try to hit the nose the one on the button.
What are they trying to do here? Just try to come
Well,
down and
on the scoreboard on sheet D, they did hang 2 yellows, so I guess it's
sheet A.
Sheet A. So
The
it
other
is
sheet D.
so it is officially 9 according to the scoreboard. So. Oh, and here's the hit, and it sticks.
Sticks
for
around
one
for
red.
1. So we have a Final score on sheet D as well.
So wraps it up. Team Dunham taking to Mike Dunham taking sheet A. Broomstones Glaser taking sheet B. Yoshino taking sheet C. And Booze Kazoos taking sheet D. Guess we're all wrapped up for now. We're going to do a little scrape here, so we're not going to be back on till 1:15 for the next draw. See you then.
Been fun.
See you guys.